Welcome back to another video and another transfer latest from Manchester United. Now, the transfer window is coming to an end. It's ending in only a few days' time, and Manchester United still have not got their finger out and signed any more players after the Donny van de Beek signing. It's absolutely bullshit, to be honest. Now, the rumours still rumble around, and the main man, Jadon Sancho, the rumours rumble round on and on and on. I just want to know, if this deal is off, just say it's fucking off. Just say we're not paying the money, Manchester United not paying the money, and end it, because this is just bullshit. I can't wait for this transfer window to end so that this saga just finishes once and for all. I don't think the transfer is going to happen, but I just really don't know. There's been so many journalists come out and say lots of different things, and James Cooper of Sky Sports has come out today and said that there's a willingness from Borussia Dortmund to get the deal done. Now, the reports from some other journalists are that Sancho is unhappy and wants to try and push through and move to Manchester United. Now, that might be why Dortmund have got the willingness to do this deal, but Manchester United have still got to up their money to 120 million euros. Now, to me, we've spent money on bullshit players over the years that just didn't want to play for this club. It seems that Jadon Sancho really wants to come and play for Manchester United, and we've signed bullshit like Di Maria, who didn't want to fucking be here, and shit like that, and brought players in that have just been fucking dog poo, and it's just a nightmare. This guy, if he wants to play for Manchester United, just pay the money, because next summer, if this guy carries on performing well, he's going to be worth more than he currently is. He is a very, very good player. He's better than what Manchester United have in attack. He'll give Manchester United even better options up front. And we've seen in the League Cup that we're playing Odion Ighalo up front in centre forward at this moment in time. And he's not at the level that Manchester United need. He is what he is. He's a backup striker, will come in and play 15, 20 games a season. But at this moment in time, he's not, to me, even looking that good. And if you bring Jadon Sancho in, then you've got 4 forwards there. And when you're playing a League Cup game, you could probably play Mason Greenwood as the number 9 instead of Odion Ighalo. And Odion Ighalo will be going in January anyway. So then we're stuck with just 3 forwards really, along with Dan James, who plays out wide, who's flattered to deceive as well this season. But we'd then have to play the Martial or Greenwood as the striker, because we pretty much won't have any other options, because Rashford is better out wide, could play out striking position, but it limits your options. So it would definitely give us better options up front. We still need other areas of the squad sorted, and there's just nothing really. The Telles deal seems to be there for Manchester United, but we won't fucking pay 18 odd million or whatever shit it is, and we're only paid like 10 or whatever bullshit. I mean, that is absolute bullshit. I mean, it looks like we're selling Chris Smalling, and we can't afford to use some of that money to buy Telles. I mean, that is absolutely shocking for Manchester United. But they're really the only 2 concrete deals that look like they could even potentially, or something in them positions could potentially happen, because the only other news is the Dembele from Barcelona potentially coming to Manchester United on loan. That's the only other real concrete news that we're seeing at this moment in time. And why do Manchester United want to get a player that Barcelona don't fucking want, that's been benched by a 17-year-old, okay, potentially a world-class player in Ansu Fati, but he's not even getting in Barcelona's starting lineup? He cost them a shit ton of money. He's probably on big wages there, and he's always fucking injured. Why do Manchester United want a player like this? But it seems that Barcelona only want a loan deal with the option to buy at the end of the loan deal. Manchester United only want the loan deal. And I can see why, because why would Manchester United want to have to buy him at the end of the thing, or even if it's an option of buy? But if we have to then buy him at the end of the deal, then that is shit, because unless he stops getting injured, I don't really see why Manchester United would want him, to be honest. He's no use for Ornament if he's always injured. I mean, he'd just be another bullshit player like a fucking Jack Wilshere or an Andy Carroll or some bullshit like that, because if you're always injured, then players are no use to you. He might be a talent, probably is a talent, but he's never had the world-class season. I mean, he's never even had a season where he scored the amount of goals and that the likes of Rashford and Martial, or even Greenwood. He hasn't even had a good a season as Greenwood, probably, really, if you look at it, in his career. So, I mean, Jadon Sancho is, for me, levels ahead of Dembele anyway, even without the injuries. So, I don't know, but he would cost probably in the region of 100 million if we bought him after a loan deal. I just think that this would seek as a panic buy and a desperation from Manchester United to get a deal over the line, because it seems like they're desperate to get a right winger in or someone to play on that right hand side. They're just desperate to do any fucking deal possible. And if we can't get Jadon Sancho, I think we're just going to have to go the season without a right winger, because there's still other areas of the team that need to be sorted. I mean, we haven't even touched on centre-back. I mean, what is going on there? Still no centre-back brought in. I mean, the problem for that is, I mean, we could probably get... I mean, it's going to be difficult to get by this season with the centre-backs that we've got, because we don't even know what the fuck's happening with Rojo yet. I mean, is he staying? Is he going? Jones is always injured. Tuanzebe's always injured. So it's really it's leaving two centre-halves that are reliable in Lindelof and Maguire to stay fit. And Tene Mengi's not even getting any game time at the moment. And Bay has looked probably our best actual defender for Manchester United this season when given the two opportunities in the cup games. But it's against rotated sides. Both them two sides were rotated, and can we really risk going into a full season with Eric Bay as our one of our main centre backs with his injury record? I mean, I personally think he should be starting against Tottenham, but that's for another video for the preview. But can we rely on that, Kim? We can't seem to rely on Lindelof playing 40-50 games a season. Isn't good enough to do that. So what are we going to do? I don't see a centre-back coming in. It does seem like if Manchester United do make any signings now, it will be a right wing and possibly Telles at left back, but that is even looking a bit bleak. But we really could do with getting some signings in, because although we've won 3 consecutive games scoring 3 goals in each, the defence looks a bit ropey, and we haven't really got the forward line to go the whole season, I don't think. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think the Jadon Sancho deal will finally get over the line? I think it's all up to Manchester United myself. If Manchester United pay the 120 million euros, which is 108 million pounds, I think we will get the player, I really do. But whether we can do that, I don't know. But I think it could boil down to some players leaving Manchester United. It looks like Chris Smalling is leaving Manchester United, which will be good. It will release hopefully a bit more funds. Pereira is off the books at Manchester United, so we're not paying all his wages. If we could get Rojo gone as well, that would free up a bit more wages. We probably won't get many more players gone. Maybe if Dan James goes out on loan, if we do get the right winger in, that could free up a bit of wages as well. That could maybe help Manchester United pay a bit more money to Dortmund, and maybe if we could get away with them going for maybe 110 million euros and 10 million on add-ons, I don't know. But I think some of the clauses in the add-ons were a bit unrealistic. Some Champions League ones, I think it was making sure that he qualifies for the Champions League each season or something like that. And Dortmund were a bit sceptical of taking that, because Manchester United have been in the Champions League one season and then the following season been out. We haven't been consecutively in it for 2 seasons for a while. So any Champions League clauses in his contract are probably bullshit, and that's probably why they want straight cash over the clauses. Because if you've got like Ballon d'Or winning clauses in there and goal scoring ones, you don't know if they're going to happen, and some will happen. Appearances probably will happen. Their clauses that probably will happen to bring it up to the 120 million euros, but some are often unrealistic, and I can understand that a bit. But just pay the fucking money, United, get the deal done, and it would be happy days, because Sancho could be a world-class player in a year or two's time, and Manchester United will miss out on a decent player who's better than what we've got. And he'll definitely improve our starting lineup. Telles probably will as well. And then it will improve our bench as well, because other players will then have to go onto the bench, and when they come in League Cup games and stuff, we're a better team. So it would be happy days. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video if you're watching it on YouTube. If you're not watching it on YouTube, head over to All Things Man United on YouTube and subscribe there. If you're watching it on Facebook, please do hit the share button. It really does help us get this video noticed, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.